Greetings, friends, Steven here, and welcome to, well, a Let's Read, if you will, a Let's Peruse. This is Electronic Gaming Monthly, issue number 19. Sticker price, $3.95 American, $4.95 Canadian, or $2.50 in pounds. February 1991. This is now, of course, a retro gaming magazine, but back in 1991, this was pretty much the internet. So I thought we could take a quick look at it and just see what was hip and what was new for 1991. This is the magazine I mentioned in the last episode of Should I Keep It, which was the Bimini Run episode. So let's take a look here. This is actually one of my most beat up magazines. I'm not quite sure why it's so tattered, because normally I was pretty good at this stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. Most notable, of course, here is Super Mario 4. This is pretty much the dawn of the 16-bit era. And, yeah, this is kind of a big deal. Bonk is back. Also, a pretty sweet game. TurboGrafx never really had the momentum that Sega or Nintendo had, but, you know, it had its place. So you start with a Maniac Mansion double-page spread. Very cool game. Ported from the PC. The mystery just began. Now it's a weird angle here, but I'm hoping we can get a good look at everything. We've got some ads here. Clash Ball. Kind of a weird game. Fish Dude. Never played it. So as far as I know, this was one of the first times that anyone even saw Super Mario 4. Metal Storm, as we know now, a pretty expensive game to track down. I think I saw it on eBay for over $100 just the other day. An IRAM classic, I suppose. I mean, I've not played it. If you remember Gravity Man stage from Mega Man 5, it's like that, but the whole game. On this side, we've got R-Type and Kung Fu Master ads, also from IRAM. Pretty cool. Hand-to-hand combat. I get it. I get it. On the right, we've got WWF WrestleMania Challenge ad by LJN. Featuring Ultimore and Hulk Hogan. Really, that's all you need to sell any vintage WWF game. We've got some reader mail and SNK ads present. That really doesn't tell much about anything. It says that Car Wars 3 is almost out. Stormlord. Once again, a double-page spread. This game I really need to add to my collection. It's a very unique, very strange game. Alright, so we got some more, see, back in the day you would send letters into the magazine, and they would print the letter, and then they would answer them. Pretty cool. So on this side we got a game, Isolated War. This, I've been wondering if I should buy this game. It looks interesting. I don't know. It's not the cheapest game. I think I've seen it go for around $20-25. Power Mission for the Game Boy, I believe. I think it was basically Battleship. And down the bottom here, even an ad for Rock and Ball, a game I do have but have yet to try. Okay, so on the next page we've got an ad for Ultima, and lots more letters. Ultima Quest of the Avatar. Never really played any of these games, seemed like a lot of work to me. Offering a free World Championship Wrestling t-shirt. Not too bad. Once again, a double page spread. This time for the Atari links. Special shout out to AC. I know he was recently posting pics of his Atari links collection on Twitter. That's from BitSeizure. I don't know where he found that stuff. Maybe it's just something he picked up in Japan or maybe even Australia. I don't know. Because I really have never seen any links merchandise, new or used, really. Very mysterious system. The following scenes may be too graphic for adults. Looks pretty cool though. Love how big the buildings are on Rampage there. Always made me wonder. Cool. Alright, so now we get to the reviews. Once again, this is pretty much, like I said, the internet back in 1991. If you wanted to know how good a game was, you could either rent it at like a Blockbuster or something, or you could pick up one of these magazines and see what scores they would give. G.I. Joe, I'd love to get the G.I. Joe games. I don't have either one on the NES yet. Pretty reasonably good scores. Over here we got some pinball ads. Revenge of the Gear, that is a classic. Rollerball, less of a classic, but you know, they're both made by HAL, the Kirby folk. Over here, more ads. Or reviews rather. Red Gravity. This game has sentimental value to me. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good game, but it is very unique. Definitely has some unique ideas. These scores, see, this guy gets it. 6 sounds about right. 3, that's kind of harsh. Ninja Crusaders, never played it. Quantum Fighter, have it, never played it. Good scores though. Over here, another HAL game. HAL Wrestling. Man, HAL is really the top of the game back then. We actually have some TurboGrafx reviews. Last Alert, TV Sports Football, and Arrow Flash. Okay, that one's on the Genesis. But, so review scores. Arrow Flash, pretty sure I have that. Genesis was always great for shmups. Kind of rough scores. Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu for the NES. I'd love to get this game. I don't have it yet. I don't know why. Seems like it'd be pretty cool. Dig that classic art. It's like a side-scrolling... I don't know. It's side-scrolling. Made by Hudson Soft. Okay. So there is Bimini Run, the game I was playing. Pretty good scores. I would say, I would agree with a 7. Maybe even up to an 8, but I didn't play very much. But you saw, I didn't play too much. I guess it was Zeldix and Mondu's Fight Palace. I've never heard of that. Pretty rough scores though. An 8. I like this guy at the end. He's very optimistic. So we've got some Game Boy games, Kid Trap, and Boomer's Adventure Asmic Row. Kid Trap, kind of cool. Has like a time travel mechanic. And next up we have some Game Boy games. Double Dribble, 5-on-5, Operation C. We all have Contra. Pretty good scores. Pretty good scores. Atari Lynx game again. Blowing my mind with these Lynx reviews. And Roland Curse. Cool art. I always like this this picture. Never played the game, but this picture is memorable. American Sammy Corporation, the same dudes that brought us Amagon, a Cat Max Gaming favorite. Werewolf, not the most. We should take a look at this on the channel soon. It's okay. Now, as you can see here, my magazine is kind of falling apart. It's the staples they get they kind of rip through pages over time. Makes it easier to show off though. But it's a Data East game, which is surprising. It kind of has like this American comic book kind of look to it. What's that say about? The world's been destroyed by Dr. Farian, a possessed and twisted madman. But one buff warrior has been granted magical powers of the wolf, and when he finds Farian, the fur and fangs will fly. Werewolf, the last warrior. Slam in action for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Hype. Sounds like the comic book too. Probably not anymore, but you know. A lot of these editorial type things. We got some TurboGrafx ads here. Once again, just taking the pages out of order. Sinistron, Tricky Kick. Good stuff. It's got its own little TurboGrafx section. Turbo Champ. Ease Book 1 and 2, one of the best games of 1990, at least for TurboGrafx. And then followed up by Bonk's Adventure, excellent game. Ninja Spirit, pretty good game. Military Madness, excellent game. Splatterhouse, excellent game. Let's get a quick look at that art again. Pretty cool. Okay, so here's one of my favorite pages. You can see it's got tape on the thingies because I was looking at it a lot. These graphics are mind-blowing. I'll just leave it at that. And this is the Bonk's Revenge or Bonk's Return, whatever it was called. So it was a sequel. I used to play Bonk all the time at Radio Shack. They always had a TurboGrafx 16 on display. Of course, you get the giant meats, and then you get your crazy head and you spit fire and all that stuff. Lots of animations. Very cool game. It's basically the TurboGrafx 16 mascot character right there. Ironically, he ended up in Super Nintendo and Super Famicom. Ah, well, what can you do? 1991 TurboGrafx 16 preview guide. We've got some upcoming games. Bomberman. Bomberman is always a fun time. The game looks pretty cool. First person slasher. Pages falling apart. CD-ROM. Once again, never even seen the CD-ROM in person. I don't believe I have. It came from the desert. I always thought this looked like a really cool screenshot. Wanderers. Or Wanders? Wanders of Wise. Or Ease, whatever. Ballast game. He must be the villain. Cool. Yeah, there's one big spread that we're looking forward to, but we're not there yet. But I will hype it up when we get to that point. TurboGrafx 16 multiplayer games. Tiger Road Dogs. Cool. Sports games, of course. Sinistron. Third-party games on the TurboGrafx. There actually were a few. Sidearms. That's Capcom, I believe. This is quite a bit of TurboGrafx 16 information. Turbo Gear. Yeah, represent. These books are always good. Love these books. And oh yeah, portable TurboGrafx with TV tuner. Awesome. Look at all these games. Can you believe the TurboGrafx wasn't more popular? Look at those games. So many games. And let's see. Buy your TurboGrafx, get some games with it. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, that game everyone's scared of. Silver Surfer for the NES. Ah. And then Spot. What a weird game. Like a board game or a puzzle game. Or Go or something, I don't know. Q-Billion. See this game a lot. Don't have it. Rather no desire to pick it up. Quicks or Kicks. Excellent arcade classic from Taito. Featuring the Mystify Your Mind screensaver as a monster creature. This dude, he's like, video games. We're getting close to the big spread. Get hype. Joe Montana Football. Once again, a lot of 2-page spread ads. It's crazy. Genesis does Joe Montana Football. Genesis does it all. Man, so many ads. They had a lot of good games though. Can't deny it. Genesis had a good run. And this picture always blew my mind. I think that's supposed to be race driving or something. Yeah. Man, that looks intense. Another 2-page spread, this time for The Immortal on the NES. Don't have this one yet either. Meh. I think it's a port of a PC game. Probably better off on the PC. This weird old wizard guy is like kicking ass. He's like Gandalf. And there's that last boss thing. Crazy dragon. Okay, and here's the ad we saw in the Bimini Run video. Pretty cool. Over here we got some Indiana Jones games on the way. Next up we've got some, let me just adjust myself here. We got Lolo 3 Zombie Nation. Very tricky game to find, very expensive game to find. Same with Lolo 3 actually. Nobunga's Ambition 2, I believe that also is quite expensive. And on the side we have Bandai's Frankenstein game, The Monster Returns. Never played that either. Plenty of games I still need to find. Oh man, I like this page. Over here, not the hot dog pervert, it's Euphoria. This game I actually have on the Wii U. It's available on the Virtual Console eShop. Pretty unique game. It's actually based on a long-running Japanese franchise. I'll put here's the text. Yeah, that's the game that it's based on. Super Spy Hunter. Not too common of a game. Star Wars. Everyone loves that Star Wars. There's the Neo Geo. The thing that most people really never saw or no one had. Too expensive. Cool device. There's Stormlord again. I was always quite interested in this picture growing up. What kind of game is this? Naked Fairies. Sword of Sudan. I believe that game's horrible. And over here we got a Tecmo ad. Several games. Kind of less than amazing of an ad. Just kind of very quick Photoshop and off you go. Oh man, look at this. Another game, another CatMax gaming favorite. It's Cyrade. Bizarre cover art, but pretty cool little action puzzle game. Powerball, Airbuster. Airbuster's pretty good. Pac-Man on the Game Boy. More Game Boy stuff. Arcade, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Powerball on the Genesis. Namco game, interesting. 2-page spread for Dragon Slayer on the NES and Game Boy. Oh, that's rough. That's good. Look at that picture though. Dragon in the back. Good stuff. And that's not my camera. It's actually kind of fuzzy. Alright, some tips and tricks. Solstice, Legendary X2, Last Loot, Gauntlet 2. Over here, Renovation. These guys always put out these crazy shmups. Final Zone, Granada, Whip Rush. All pretty good games. Codes for Shadow Blasters, Balance 2, Bimini Run, Level Select. We could use that actually. Operation C and Tommy Sort of Baseball. Over here, Crackdown. Not one word, but it's actually 2 words. Pretty cool game. I quite like this in the arcades back in the day. Kind of an unimpressive ad once again. Yeah, let's see. John Madden. Lakers, Swats, Buster Douglas. Game Battle Bowl by Seta. Full page. Very strange looking game. International games. Dangerous Seed, Elemental Master. Interesting. Game Boy Light. Aftermarket, of course. Okay. So I know the next page. You're gonna get excited with this. Before we get there, Shining Darkness, Avenger, and a 4-in-1 card. Pretty cool. And the Crayon Conquest. We did play this game as well on the channel in the past. It's basically like a Mega Man clone. Neat game though. Okay, so get ready. You ready? You know what? I'm gonna stop the video. But I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Let's get a quick look at that. It's like Glinda from Wizard of Oz. Very strange. Oh man. This blew my mind back in the day. This is really the money shot of this whole video. Super Mario World, the first footage any of us ever saw, at least that I saw, was this magazine. Look at the colors. Look at the graphics. Next gen, baby. Look at this page. Talk about hype. It's got all these new powers, and look at this. Look at this animation. God damn. It's like, whoa, what's going on? Cape Mario, what? He's riding in a cloud, running up walls, dive bombs, spinning around. Yoshi. Alright, never mind. Dino, or Dino. He was yet to even have his name yet. That's awesome. Awesome. That doesn't look too blue to me. Man, what a good game. I love me some Mario World. Keeps going. Best magazine ever. I think I probably brought this to school a few times. Show off the chums. Let's let them see what the future looked like. Show off to the chums. Awesome. Look at all the enemies. Look at the colors. God damn. Damn good gaming. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ooh, doesn't get any better than that. You might as well stop watching now. But we'll roll through the rest here. So we got some more Famicom games, Super Famicom. UN Squadron is a pretty sweet game. Once again, this is like this SNES isn't even out yet. This is all new, upcoming stuff. We get some information on Taito. It's pretty cool. Keeps going, showing off assorted games. Double Dragon 3, the arcade game. Talking a bit about that. Palamedes, the puzzle game. I've actually seen this at a local game store. Doesn't look too interesting though. I'm not that big a puzzle fan. Some more arcade games. And these crazy things always at the end of these old magazines. Send us money, we'll send you games. There's Isolated Warrior game. Looks interesting. Looks like Zaxxon, except you're a guy and you're running. I don't know. I'd buy it if I found it for a good price. I really have no interest in paying too much for it. Adventure Island 2. I love when they do that, when they just space it all out. Cool. Notable for having the dinosaur buddies. Bart versus the Space Mutants. Very useful because it showed you where all the things you had to tag purple were, at least for the first level. Once again, no YouTube back then, no internet. Get some more ads. Castle of Illusion. This is the Master System version. Master System must have been on its way out by this point. Still pretty colorful. A notoriously colorful system, actually. A few more ads. Fatal Labyrinth for the Genesis. Not too much to show. Show Labyrinth. Some items. Looks like a rather bleak game. My god, more Bimini Run. Yep, see, I knew it. This is why I knew in that video that there was a Kraken type creature coming up. I still had the memory of it. Good stuff, good stuff. There's also a mermaid. What do you know? Cool. Oh man, this is a pretty sweet page. You Gaia-Res. Excellent game. Gorgeous shmup for the Genesis. Look at this. Look at these lasers. Deathbringers. Look at all the different types of weapons. Glorious. Best thing though is these bosses. Look, there's your ship. A little speck there, and there's the freaking mech boss. Mermaid boss. Weird Black Mage Doctor Doom kind of thing boss. I don't even know what that is, boss. Dragon boss. Oh my god. Man. Truly the golden age of gaming. Got some more ads. Dragon's Lair maps. The Dragon's Lair on the Game Boy. Never played it. I really shouldn't judge. It might be okay. I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't mind. If I don't own this game, I might look it up. I might have it. I don't know. Zarlor Mercenary for the Lynx. Okay. Let's get some characters. That's cool. Some more ads and things. Turtles the arcade game. Excellent game, of course. Port. You really don't need to see this. I mean, it's a pretty self-explanatory game. Still, I mean, Turtles, right? Hottest license of the 80s, basically. Any Turtles footage you can get in your magazine is probably for the best. There's some classic Baxter Stockman. Poor April, always getting kidnapped. Got some Turtle Van there. Get some ads. I always thought this was a weird picture. The game train. And there you go. At the end of the magazine, they had this thing Game Over that they would just kind of ruin the ending of a game for you. So we won't look too closely because. Let's take a look. Whatever. Pretty intense looking last boss thingy. I don't know what that is. And then we've got Gremlins 2, the new batch, the Game Boy game. How do you handle a gremlin? Very careful. I recently just discovered, I showed it off in one of the latest gamer halls, is that there's a GBA Gremlins game, and I actually just beat it. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but if you like Gremlins, it's like, yeah, pick it up. It's got really nice sprite work, if nothing else. And on the back we got an ad for Amazing Penguin by Natsume. Alright, Electronic Gaming Monthly number 19, February 1991. So, I guess that's all I have to show. So if you like this video and you want to see more of these magazines, because I got plenty of them, trust me. I wanted to show this one off, mostly because of the Mario 4, and also a bit of the Bonk, and that Gaia Red stuff was pretty cool as well. But yeah, just let me know in the comments if you like this video, if you want to see more of these magazines. Otherwise, whatever, please consider liking the video or subscribing here to Cat Max Gaming if you have not yet already. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.